live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, for your next Maine adventure, will begin shortly.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, starts right now.
Good morning, everyone. Excuse me. Wow. Happy Monday, everyone. We are tracking plenty of sunshine this week. So we got a whole forecast with you guys. And I'm going to walk you through it all. So if you have any questions or comments, drop them off into the comment section and I'll get to them at the end. So you can see right now, 0% chance of rain over the next couple of days, probably through the weekend too. So once again, if you have any questions or comments about the forecast, drop them off into the comments below. At 10:40 this morning, we are warming up. Our normal high for this time of year is 66 degrees. We're at 70 right now in Portland, 65 in Freiburg, 71 over in Wisconsin, 72 in Sanford, down in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and York, Maine. Highs today running into the 70s, into the low 80s too. 82 degrees for Freiburg right now, 79 degrees in Portland, 80 in Augusta, the same down in Sanford. Of course, we still continue to track this extreme drought out here too. That's the red on your screen, pushing towards the mid-coast across the interior into Oxford County, then almost pretty much like half the state in New Hampshire under that extreme drought. So if you've caught my explanation on this on Good Day Maine or ARC Maine too, you'll know that we're in the drought period right now. The drought period runs from Tuesday to Tuesday, and we don't get any of the data of the previous drought period until that Thursday. So our drought period ends tomorrow. We won't see any of the data until 9 o'clock on Thursday morning too. So this drought period right now includes all the rain from last week. So hopefully we'll see some improvements as we head towards Thursday. Of course, we're also tracking a high and moderate fire risk too. The blue on your screen is a moderate fire risk down in southern Maine and northern portions of western Maine too. We're also tracking a high fire risk. As for our outdoor dining forecast, today's special fried pickles. We're in full fair season at this point, so why not get some fried food? So I'm starting off in the 70s this afternoon, into the evening still into the mid 70s. An interesting little fact here: in 2 weeks from today is the last 6 o'clock sunset of 2025, so October 13th, and in 3 weeks try at 5:48 p.m. sunset. The sunset's tonight at 6:25. All right, here's where it gets a little crazy for this week. Here's a live look at our satellite and radar. We are tracking two tropical systems. The one on the left is Tropical Storm Imelda. Yes. Apologize if I incorrectly said that. And on the right, that's Hurricane Umberto. And you would think that these two storms are going to come together and make one major hurricane. That's not true. This is going to be a Fujiwara effect situation, meaning the storms are actually going to circulate away from one another, so they will not be intercepting at any point. Imelda is actually impacting the Carolinas right now with some rain showers, and Umberto is a major Category 4 hurricane. Actually, it is strengthening. Maximum winds, sustained winds at 145 miles per hour. It was at 130 this morning. And gusts up to 175. So this is on the way to actually being Category 5, but I think that it'll probably stay at a 4. See what the newest model is showing. Once it passes Bermuda, it's actually going to downgrade to a Category 2. So if you remember a couple weeks ago when we were battling the effects of Hurricane Erin, meaning some rip current statements and some larger waves, that's going to be a similar run through this week. As that storm passes hundreds and hundreds of miles down towards our southeast, we're going to start seeing a rip current statement, or rip current threat, I should say, that should go into effect tomorrow through Thursday, and some larger waves, especially on Wednesday and Thursday. And speaking of the waves, let's talk about the amounts that we can probably see. I would say probably 4 to 5, maybe 6 foot waves out in the Gulf of Maine. So keep that in mind if you are heading out onto the far Gulf of Maine, further out to sea. On Wednesday or Thursday, you'll be battling some larger waves. As the buoy models come in, data from the buoy models and some computer data from the computer models, as those come in, we should have a more accurate height of the waves as we approach, probably this afternoon to tomorrow. So keep that in mind as well. Of course, this week we have several high pressures in place. And at the bottom of your screen, you have Hurricane Umberto trying to move on through. It's actually going to head right out to sea because we have this powerful high pressure that continues to build and a cold front moving through the region. The cold front's going to push it right out to sea, so it'll save us this time. And not only will it push that storm out to sea, it's also going to bring some cooler conditions. We have a cool Canadian air mass heading into New England as we head towards Wednesday into Thursday. Those cold temps extending all the way down to the Carolinas before getting pushed out by another mild air mass. Things are going to warm up as we head towards next weekend. And as you can see right here on our temperature trend over the next couple of days, we have that dip in temperatures from Monday to Friday. Wednesday and Thursday cooler into the 60s, 70s on Tuesday and Friday, warming up this weekend as well. Of course, Wednesday is the first day of October, so we have to start talking about those October normals and what we can expect for the new month. On October 1st, we typically see an average high into the mid 60s, mid 40s at night. On October 31st, so Halloween, obviously, we'll expect some temps into the mid 50s there. That's the average, or I should say the normal. Throughout October, we also average 5.25 inches of precipitation. That is snowmelt and rainfall combined. And the reason why I bring in snowfall, or snowmelt, I should say, is that October has a history for producing some powerful storms, some blizzards during Halloween. Typically throughout October, the average snowfall is 0.2 inches. So even though it feels pretty warm, it'll probably get cold over the next couple of weeks. We also lose 1 hour and 26 minutes of daylight. So what can you expect for the first about 2 weeks or so of October? Warm temperatures. So it looks like no snowfall in sight there, or rain for the other matter there. Very below normal for the precipitation outlook. So not much of a change there. And that's been the case for the past couple of weeks too. Historically in Portland, I just want to surface this fact here. October in Portland is historically the wettest month for the city. So we definitely hopefully this comes true for the next couple of weeks. The wettest October in the Portland area ever was back in 1996 when close to 17 inches of precipitation was recorded at the Jetport. The most recent was 2022 at 7.83 inches. So we'll keep that in mind. But yeah, October is historically the wettest month for the Portland area. So interesting there. Hopefully that will continue for October 2025. Interesting month. Back in October of 2023, we did not see our first frost or freeze until October 31st. So October really has a mind of its own. As we take a look at our next 7 days in our 7-day weather authority forecast, we have that cool down for Wednesday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday temps into the low to mid 70s. It's going to warm up again as we approach the weekend. Inland, try near 80 degrees. Lows at night, Wednesday and the Thursday, and then Thursday and the Friday. Try the 30s, so could be tracking a widespread frost or a patchy freeze. Or patchy frost, I should say. Checking out some of your comments now. Good morning, Travis. I'll take 70s. I hope they're short-lived. And you're going to the Freiburg Fair tomorrow. I'll look for the fried pickles. I was there over the weekend. It was awesome. I did not get the fried pickles. I got the French fries. French fries were pretty good there. They had vinegar on the side that you could spray on the French fries, and I thought it was good. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to leave this up. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. I'll have more information today at noon. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you all have a fabulous end to September and start to October.
Live, interactive CBS 13 and Fox 23 Weather Authority coverage for your next main adventure has been sponsored by Rennie's.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13 and Fox 23 on air, online, and through these social channels. Thank you for watching.